Hi, good morning. I thought that I would film a get ready with me video. One, because one of my newest inspirations for YouTube is these two beauty bloggers that I follow. Not bloggers rather, but vloggers. Mostly because I think that they're really funny, but they also have some really good tips. So that's one reason why I thought it would be fun to film a get ready with me video. The other one is that I still haven't told my family that I vlog, really. My immediate family, my dad and stepmom and my mom. So my mom, as we know, is on this ship with me, and it makes it a little difficult to vlog while she is here in this room. So, we are going to conquer two birds with one stone, because I have 1 hour, less really, I have about 20 minutes to get ready, finish getting ready, and hopefully film some sort of interesting video. So we're going to see how this goes. I have never let anyone watch me get ready before. It's going to be on the internet. I'm sure I don't do this correctly. Oh, I've already done my nose. Just kidding. Let's just move that on up. Okay, so, some updates. First of all, in the last video, I mentioned that perhaps I would meet some young people. Let's take a quick poll, watchers, viewers. If you think that I went out and met people, go ahead and do something drastic, make your own vlog. And if you think that I found some excuse to stay in, well, you're right, so we'll just skip ahead to that part. So yeah, I stayed in. That's an update. No one's surprised. Man, I've never tried to put makeup on without looking. I keep looking at the camera like I'm supposed to, and this is a struggle. Okay, I've got extra makeup. You can see that. So, no, we'll just leave it there for a while. Okay. Always make sure to blend it in, especially when it's not quite your skin color, okay? This is Aveeno Conceal and Correct BB cream. This is probably going to be reversed. Heaven only knows how mirrors work. An exciting... what are we doing next? We could do eyes, we could do lips. Let's work on lips. Okay. So an exciting story from yesterday is that we were at port, and every day they tell you before you get off the boat that you need to be back on the boat 15 minutes before it departs, right? So yesterday, like I said earlier, 6 p.m. departure time, which meant that we were told to be back at 5:45. We were sitting there, 6:05, 6:08. My mom at this point goes out and stands on the balcony and just giving this like extensive running commentary, where she's looking to the right, which is the whole gangplank. Like, we see a car coming, is that them, is that not them? And then, nope, not them, not them. And then we look to the left, and you can actually see the little, like, navigation room from there. And there's, usually, we like to look at them because they're attractive. Usually there's, like, 1 to 2 men hanging out in there doing various things, chilling. Yesterday rather, there were 4 men hanging out there. 4. Including the captain, Captain Terry Moss, whom we like quite a bit. 6:08, 6:08, 6:10, 6:11, nothing's happening. They take away all the gangplanks except for one, and we're just sitting. Everybody's starting to come out onto their balconies. We turn left, we turn right. I'm wearing my bathrobe at this point, by the way, and my mom has her binoculars staring at the captain and staring at the people. So we definitely are having a very busybody-like experience at this point. Then, at 6:12, all of a sudden we see this taxi coming out, and we're like, oh, maybe Mr. and Mrs. Somebody are here. And maybe Mr. and Mrs. Somebody will be joining us on the boat again, like they were supposed to in the first place. So, they hop out of the taxi, Mr. and Mrs. Somebody. We didn't see any kids with them, so it wasn't even like they had a super legitimate excuse, okay? It was just like a mildly legitimate. We don't even know. But we do have their room number. I've been thinking about stopping by to say, you know, what the heck was up with that. This is e.l.f., which is the cheap brand from Target. I think this was $3 or $1. Bronzer, blush, and a really nice big mirror. So you're supposed to just put this on the apples of your cheeks. I don't always know where exactly those are. They hop out, they get on the gangplank, they run up, and then we see Captain Terry Moss just kind of like relax, cross his arms, relax, everything settles down, and then we get on the way. So that was very exciting 15 minutes where we just sat out there and acted like the true busybodies that we always want to be. Quick update from Emma of the future. I just went to a lecture with some guy who's sort of in charge of the ship, not the captain, but somebody else. And I asked him a question during the Q&A section at the end of the lecture. And I said, we noticed yesterday that there were these 2 people who came on the ship 15 minutes late and then we took off. What's the deal with them? Are there consequences? And it turns out that there totally are consequences for those people. He said they can't be fined for being late, that they won't be asked to pay the extra fees for the dock, but that they'll definitely have a meeting, and it could be as harsh of a consequence as being blacklisted and never allowed to cruise with this cruise ship again. So it is very serious, and you definitely don't want to be late to a ship. And some guy beside me applauded us for our powers of observation, so that's pretty cool. Okay, back to the normal video. Okay, up next is Maybelline Color Tattoo in shade 25, Bad to the Bronze. This is a very popular shade. Both of my beauty bloggers talk about it and really like it. The nice thing about this product, sometimes I think that I should be a beauty blogger and then I realize I'm too lazy. Like, this is the most makeup I've put on probably this whole cruise, except formal night. The nice thing about this product is, as you can see, 1, it's really easy to put on. 2, it has a nice formulation, so it goes on really smoothly. Has great color payoff, which means that when you get some on your finger, you only need the teeniest bit for it to translate nicely onto your eyes. Some products, like I bought this Physicians Formula eyeshadow, and if you put it on your finger and then you put it on your eye, there's like barely any color left by the time it gets there. Other updates. So we've gone on a couple of different expeditions. We went on an airplane flying expedition when we were in Ketchikan. We went on a bus when we were in Ketchikan to go see bears and had this tour guide who was legitimately a little bit crazy. Then when we were in Juneau next, and in Juneau we kind of didn't do everything correctly, so we missed all of the expeditions that day. We just started walking and tried to find the visitor center, which had in fact moved, but all the signs in town still pointed to its old location, which, let's just say, that's not the best for a tourist town. And then we went to an internet cafe, so I uploaded that first video. We also went to this little teeny shop where we found some cute clothes and stuff. My mom got a pair of leggings. That was exciting. And then the third day, yesterday, we went to Skagway, which is this really fun teeny town. It's got like a historic district with these beautiful like old buildings. And then we went on a train, which goes up, and we actually went into Canada for a second, turn around, comes back down. I think I have footage of that. Maybe I'll try to insert it. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, no, I definitely do. Anyway, it's super beautiful. Now I can talk more about it because I won't feel bad about not being able to share it with you. It's a beautiful train. There's like these gullies, and it was a sunny day. That was the day with a lot of sun. And so we saw like really big vistas, and we could see the train curving, and it was really like artistic and pretty, and went through tunnels. Ooh, so pretty. Anyway, back in the day, there was a gold rush up here, not just like in California and other places, but also in Alaska. And so in order to do the gold rush, you would land on the water's edge, and then you would have to climb like 40 miles, and then you get to the Canada line, and then you'd get to a lake, and you had to build a boat, and then you would row your little boat that you built, people who had no idea how to build boats, cross a lake, and then you'd go down a river for a while, and then you would get to like gold mining country. So this train was built on that first 40-mile stretch, and a big part of the experience for these miners was that they needed to carry 1,000 pounds of supplies to the Canadian border, or else the people at the border wouldn't let them pass because they were worried about a large-scale famine. So they had a requirement of 1,000 pounds. So these people were going through the snow in this cold weather in this huge, long hike, 40-mile hike, up to 30 to 40 times before they could get to the border. So they'd hike up 40 miles, 60 pounds of equipment on their back, hike, this stupid little walk, so narrow, very scary, lot of people hiking it, get to the top, leave that 60 pounds of stuff, hike all the way back, pick up another 60 pounds, hike there, and then they'd weigh it, and if it didn't weigh enough, then nope, turn back around, you gotta do it again. So people would do it in pairs, so somebody could watch the stuff, somebody could go But anyway, it was crazy. So the train, they built it in 2 years. And of course it saved people a bunch of time getting to the border. So it was really pretty. Oh, I stopped the video for a second because they made a little noise that means someone's making an announcement, and I went and listened for a couple of seconds, but it's Captain Terry Moss just giving us a geography lesson as far as I can tell, and we are seriously running out of time before my mom returns, so gotta finish this up. One, so that I can go see Brent teach us about bald eagles, but two, because my mom will get here and be curious about why I'm making such a funny video. This is a mascara. It's called Ultra Black Organics Organic Wear by Physicians Formula. It's one of my beauty vloggers' favorite products ever. Well, look, we've done our makeup mostly, right? Feel free to leave a comment. That is such a gimmick on YouTube. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to leave a comment if you notice something that I should do better next time. So, team, those are my updates. This is the cruise ship. This is my vlog. What up? I'm so bad. I'm so bad at my outro.